I welcome you on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss life skills, the impact and its importance. In this ever changing scenario, when everyone is a part of rat race and cutthroat competition, where stress, anxiety and hypertension are normal day to day words, I personally feel being part of academic fraternity, it becomes our moral obligation and duty to teach our student not only what is useful for professional life, but most importantly to teach what is required to lead a good life, that is a skill to live life and not just to survive. On the basis of historical development of 21st century and renowned researchers, the major skills broadly consist of three main skill sets or three L's, namely learning skills, literacy skill and life skill. Learning skills and literacy skills are very important skills, but today I am going to discuss the life skills and why they are important and how it could be beneficial. Before we move further, let us define the life skill. World Health Organization say about life skill that it is the ability for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demand and challenges of everyday life. This is known as life skill. As per WHO and various statutory reports, the core components of life skills are: the very first component is the communication. In the world where our generation is bound to gadgets and the world is turning digital, one vital component that we are lagging is communication skill. One has to understand that to effectively convey a message or information, communication skills are must. And in order to develop communication skill, first of all, what is required is good communication, good listening ability. Yes, listening ability, so that we can fully understand the message being conveyed. The second important point is to fully understand what is being said. A person should be able to understand non-verbal signs. Dear friends, it is not just the world, but our posture, gesture, facial expression, eye movement that convey the real meaning of our words. So, this aspect should also be enhanced in the youth of today, as they lack in the face to face interaction, computer being the best friend. When we communicate, we need to choose the right word. That is, we must be clear and concise. Effective words clearly conveyed always leave a long lasting effect. A friendly tone, personable, being composed also make your message more understandable and effective. So communication skills have to be paid attention and developed through extensive activities in the classroom by each one of us. The second important component of life skill is interpersonal relationship. To develop interpersonal relationship skills, the need of the hour is to learn collaboration. Collaboration is ability to effectively work with other. This involves working together, respecting the needs of other and perspective of others, means social. Basically, with digitization of the things, this core component need to be especially developed because as soon as the child leave the safety cocoon of the family, this skill is what he or she requires the most. So we need to teach them to be patient and trust on the other teammates. The learner has the ability to deal with positively. So, things like meditation should be made part and partial of their life. The third important component of life skill is empathy. Now, again, with the change of time, families changed. Instead of joint families where a child learned how to share, care, feel compassionate about people of various age group, she is now left with only her parents who treat his sibling as the prince or princess. Hence the youth lacks in the kindness. So there is no emotions but have in empathy. So the need of the hour is to put him in situation and to provide him what ample opportunity and task where he or she should learn to be kindness and take the acceptance of the other. The educational institute should organize some activities where children could come face to face with real life situation and ready to accept the that uh, not everything happen on their command. The positive attitude will definitely help in this empathy, and the feeling of compassionate and gratitude toward others is also required. The next very important component is self awareness. In the crowded world, the person we are least familiar is with ourselves. We have no idea what we are, what we want to be, what we like, what we dislike. So the first thing is to be aware of who we are, and at present, whatever we are doing, how it is going to shape our personality. Moreover, each individual should be taught the art of SWOT analysis. Learner must know what is his strength, what is his weakness, what are the opportunities available, which opportunity should be grasped, and whether there are any threats to their growth or progress. In the next very important component is the problem solving. In the in the real world, even the most intelligent one do not know how to handle an abnormal or difficult situation, how to go through the rough patch of their lives. Therefore, being their mentors, it is up to us to provide them guidance as well as in depth knowledge of how to do so. We should work on making them multifaceted human being who are ready to fight their own battle, and he must be very constructive. But the main concern is to keep our eyes open to see that negative situation and adversity does not lead our learners toward destruction. On the other hand, teach him not to be a problem creator but a problem solver. He should be able to evaluate the situation and then take the decision. Moreover, he should be ready to take credit for his success and discredit for the failure. Dear friends, we do not have to prepare road for children's, but have to prepare them for road. Be there to motivate and push. Be there for sport, but remember, do not become their crutch. The next very important component of life skill is decision making. When a child is able to take initiative, set set his goal and plan his achievement of how to move, he will be successful in achieving those goals and then independently manage time and efforts. He is then ready to take decision and be responsible for them as well. We have to teach our learner what is good or bad. We have to teach him to own the decision as well. The next very important component is creativity. Creativity involves breaking out of established pattern in different ways. Someone somewhere imagined virtual classrooms. Hence, we are able to communicate face to face even these days. Creativity and innovation is basically is the tendency to generate and recognize idea which may be useful in solving problem. So dear friend, foster a question friendly environment so that habit of asking why is developed. So have a scamper attitude where S is substitute, what would happen to the task if we exchange x and y. C is combine, what would happen to the task if we will combine two tasks. A is adapt, what change would be required to adapt this task to a different task. M is modify, what could we modify to create more values on this task. P is put to another use, what other use or application might this task have. E means eliminate, what could we remove from the task to simplify it. And last, R is reserve, how could we reorganize this task to make it more effective. So there must be a scamper attitude. Next important component of life skill is critical thinking. Thinking itself is a skill. When motivated with justice, values and integrity, a critical thinking asks what's happening, gather the basic information and then question yourself why it is important, what is its significant. A critical thinker must be able to organize and select the facts or the ideas which seems comprehension based on the facts, rules and principle. A critical thinker also questions the credibility of who is saying and what is influencing them. A good critical thinker does not stop here. He further moves and asks what other ideas exist and what are the other applications or the possibilities. Critical thinking is required for a learner to think in a clear and rational and logical manner so that he may analyze and synthesize. It is important to shake the comfort zone of a learner through cross questioning or the various other sessions. The next important component of life skill is flexibility. Flexibility, all these core components could be effective only if we teach the learner to be flexible and adaptable. Life does not come with guidebook. What we learn or what we teach can be out of syllabus within a blink of an eye. We had never thought of this virtual talks. A wise man has highly said a tree that stands in the storm will definitely be cannot be uprooted. So individual must be skilled to adjust or change to meet the needs. So, as their guide, we must teach them to be flexible and strategize as per the new norms. Instead of crying over what's happening, they must be made capable of learning to accept the new norms as a challenge, or the plan changes according to the new circumstances. The last major component of life skill is leadership. If your action inspire others to dream more, learn more and do more, you are a leader. Leadership is the life skill that helps one learn the art of building relationship within a team, defines the identities and achieve the task effectively. But with the leadership, responsibility increases. So the leader has to be competent and ethical behavior, as well as build safe positive environment. He must be supportive to his colleagues. We have to teach the learner to be competent, strict with the course of action and believe in themselves. To a sense of leadership is that we have to make the learner understandable that he has to have a vision and mission. We must He must understand that leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Each individual must be encouraged to lead, must be motivated for the new task. These 10 components, if set together in the form of a ladder, this is a life skill in which the success will come if L will be achieved as a decision making, learn to ascertain. I means interpersonal relationship. F is flexibility, which is effective and adaptive. E is empathy, means to be very kind and positive attitude. S is the soft communication. K is to knack the problem solving. You must be a problem solver. I is innovation and creativity. L is critical thinker, means the learner. And this L means leadership, means he should be able to work with team and must have vision and mission. And S is self-awareness. We have to do the SWOT analysis for this S. In the conclusion, to conclude, if we are able to teach the art of right understanding, that is, the learner is self-aware and then is able to have a good relationship, that is good social skill for a better human values, and is able to use the facilities provided to him judicially to deal with the life. And this is nothing, this is the समझ, संबंध, सुविधा. यदि हम इन तीनों का बराबर में हम कार्य करेंगे तो जरूर हम ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़ को बढ़ा सकेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद.